So a lot of people have asked me, Steve, what are you doing with all this radio stuff, and how do you do it, and what makes it work? Today I'm going to show you probably the key piece of what makes it all work, and that's the antenna. I have an old antenna that I've had up for a couple years, but I recently had the house painted and had to take it down while they were doing that, and I had it up in this tree you see behind me at the very top, and the most curious question I get from people is, how did you get it up there? And today I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to be showing you in reverse because normally I would deploy it from the other side, but since it fell out of the tree, the far end is already up in another tree. So I'm going to try and do that without causing too much entanglement. We'll see if I can do that or not. But yeah, I've got antennas hidden all over the property here, and I've got short range antennas for UHF, VHF, and I've got vertical antennas for HF, and I've got two horizontal antennas for HF. Now the HF antennas are going to let you talk or communicate pretty much anywhere in the world, depending on conditions. And the one I'm going to be doing today is called the EMCOMM IIIB, and it's an in-fed antenna. It's not really an in-fed half wave, but it is an in-fed antenna, and it uses what's called a 5-to-1 balun as a transformer, and I used it for years and years, and it was a really great antenna. So today I'm going to be getting it back up in the air. It's 130 feet long from end to end, so let's do it. So the first step to getting a long wire up in a tree is to start with getting a throw line up in a tree. Here I have a bean bag. This is an arborist bean bag and an arborist wire throw line, and I'm going to be using an arborist slingshot to shoot it up in the air. This thing has been a game changer for me. I've been able to get an antenna up just about anywhere I need it with this, and I'll show you how I do it today. And I'm going to get started on it. Hopefully nobody gets hurt. Most important thing, wear gloves. Learned that the hard way. You will get a rope burn so fast trying to catch this line. Anyways, here it goes. This is the scary part. Watch your eyes. It's nice to have the bucket in front of you with all the line real loose inside. And then quick and squeeze. Away it goes. When I first started doing this, I used to try and throw this over the tree. That was initially how I got it up there. But man, was my arm sore. It took me hours instead of minutes like this. This is the way to go. All right. Now I can tie the wire on here and just pull it through. So now I have the wire connected right here, and it's going all the way to the top of the tree. This is what's called an inverted V configuration, although it's somewhat of a flat topper on the other side, and I'll demonstrate. And I'm gonna feed it into this right here. This is my transformer, and this is what the coax goes into. That one's a little sharp turn there, not happy about that. But then that goes from there into the box and then into the house. So you can see my throw line still deployed. Pulled it almost all the way through the tree. I'm going to put that back in my bucket as soon as we get done taking a look here. That wire is up there. Like I said, it's about a halfway of an inverted V, and then, man, you can barely see it, but it's up there. That's pretty much a flat topper. And I found this configuration works well for me because it makes best use of my highest I guess tethers or perches, the trees, but also it gets me really good long distance on high bands such as 10 meters, and I got really good low distance on 80 meters, so I can talk to people around here in the general 500 or 600 mile area clear as a bell almost most nights. But I've got it going up into this tree, and then just got some paracord here that I have pretty loose. It's not really tight. I don't really want it tight because, believe it or not, I've had that snap before. That's a replacement wire. The first one snapped during an ice storm, so I kind of find it's good to keep it loose. But these wires are made from they have Kevlar inside, I'm told, so they're supposed to be pretty strong. But I guess an ice storm is no match for it. So my new ice storm protocol is to take it down during an ice storm, and that is what I do now. But yeah, that's how I get it up in the trees, and I have several others out there in the trees. My main antenna, the doublet, it's out on the full forest, and so that's my antenna farm, and that's how I got the antennas there. And next I'll make a video about how I use them and about my actual radios themselves. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching.